Hi everyone, welcome to TechIsrael Academy. In this video, we're going to be talking about CSS horizontal navigation bar. In the last video, we talked about the navigation bar, the vertical navigation bar, but we're going to continue. We're going to pick it up from where we stopped, which the continuation is CSS horizontal navigation bar. So in a horizontal navigation bar, the navigation links are stacked horizontally, that is next to each other, and is typically aligned on the top of a web page. The basics of a horizontal navigation bar is unordered lists, then the list item, and each holding a link as shown in the navbar intro page. So it is also common to add a nav element around the UI element that will serve as a container for your navigation bar. So let's move to the next part. So in this aspect, we have navigation bar using float. One way of creating a horizontal navigation bar is to add the float property to the li element. Here, we'll create a basic horizontal navigation bar with a dark background color and change the background color of the link when the user moves the mouse over the nav link or anything. So now this is it. Let's move to our example. As usual, the first thing first is to create our UL, then our li, then our anchor tag, then home. This will be taking home. Then as well li. Yes, then this goes like that. Then after that, we can probably have a P that will say, this is talking about horizontal navbar. So now let's style it. We'll come here, we would firstly style the body. We'll say body, and this side body, we are giving a margin of 0. We're giving a padding of 0. Then after that, let's tie our H2 and our P tag. Did we give it H2? No. We can make use of H2 here. H2, and we say horizontal navbar. So now let's tie our H2. Say H2, and our P tag. What do we want to do? We are saying margin. Let's give a margin of 10 pixel. Then the next thing is our UL. We're going to start our here. Now, inside our UL, what do we want? The list style type should be none. The margin should be 0. Padding should be 0. Overflow should be hidden. Then we can give it this color. Then the next thing we want to do is UL. We want to style our UL and our li list. So to make it be horizontally, we'll give it float left. Then the next thing we want to do is the UL, li, and our anchor tag. Then what do we want to do? We want to give it display block. We want to give it color should be white. We're giving it text, align center, and then we can give it text decoration, padding of 14 pixel and 16 pixel, and text decoration should be none. And after that, we are going to give it our over effect. We'll say UL li with the A over effect, and we can give it this color as well. So now let's check it out. This is to make it horizontally, not vertically, with the float effect. Let's see. Now, can you see we have our navbar horizontally, and this is just what it gave us. So this is looking like a simple, small web page. So this is how it works. So that is for that. So let's move to the next one. So the next one is horizontal navbar using Flex. A more modern way of creating a horizontal navbar is to use the CSS Flexbox. So the following example creates an equal looking horizontal navbar as above, but with Flexbox. So this is it with Flex. So the solution here displays Flex. This creates a Flex content by using default the items as shown from left to right. Let's go to our own example. So now the first thing first, our usual UL, li, then anchor tag, I guess this works. Then we can have more too, yeah. Then we would have H2 as well. This H2 would have H2 as well. Inside this H2, we can say horizontal navbar, and we can have a P tag. This is talking about horizontal. nav bar. Now let's style it. We'll come here. The first thing first, we want to style our body. Don't forget, yes. So it goes like this. Then H2 and the P tag as well, like this. Then the next thing, we are styling our UL. Inside our UL, what are we doing? We're giving it list style type, list. We are giving it margin of 0 pixel, 0 pixel. We are giving it padding of 0 pixel to padding of 0 pixel, 0 pixel. And in this 0 pixel. And in this aspect, instead of giving it overflow, we'll give it background color of this, and we are giving it, and now we are giving it display flex. Then after that, we'll come here. After this aspect, we're going to start our UL, LI, anchor tag. Then inside that, we're giving it display block. Text color should be white. Text align should be center. We're giving it padding of 14 pixel and 16 pixel. We've been using same sizes so far. Then the next thing we're going to do is ULLI over effect. Then this gives this. Now let's check our result. So can you see this was created with this thing was created with Flexbox, but this one has list style type. So if we don't want list style type in this aspect, we actually style our anchor tag, which will say text decoration should be none. Now let's check it out. So can you see this is gone? So we created this using Flex as well. Now let's move to the next one. The next one says horizontally centered nav bar with Flex. And just by adding one line to the UL block, justify content center, you will have a horizontally centered nav bar. So this is how it was. List style type, margin padding, this is this. Display flex, then we can give it justify content center in this aspect. Where do we have display flex? Yeah. Then we can give it justify content center. So this is just going to give us our, can you see? So to make it in the center, so this is what we'll do to just make it in the center. So that is our, I hope you understand everything I've taught you so far. Thank you for watching this video. Please do well to follow us across all socials at Tech History Academy. See you next time. Bye.